Is on fire today, and I love it, and I understand why. We're going to be talking about West Coast style, done by the one and only Colin and Justin. They're and they're here.
Good to see you, miss. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Aren't they great? Isn't it nice to be able to wake up to this? So many times people say, are you ever in a bad mood? And I think, how can I be in a bad mood when I come into this?
Right.
Exactly.
This is amazing.
Look at that audience.
Look at you guys. Yeah. I feel like I'm competing with the poll here a little bit. So we're going to be talking about West Coast style because you're going to be heading out west soon, and we know that the style is very distinct. It's gorgeous, and I feel like it tends to incorporate more of the outdoors into it. And you know, that's because if you're living at the West Coast, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why wouldn't you try and take some of that and put it in your decor?
For sure. You know, that's the thing. This weekend, we're at the Vancouver Home and Design Show. We're there on Friday and Saturday. So we thought, you know what? We can't go to Vancouver without giving a nod to West Coast style.
Yeah.
So this is our kind of version of West Coast Contemporary. Okay, and as soon as you look at West Coast Contemporary, you think, okay, the great outdoors, timber and stone, okay?
Yes.
So we couldn't put a stone wall in there because our lovely wall couldn't take it. But you know what? Maybe you're in a condo, you're worried about weight.
Real.
This is a wallpaper. It's by Blue Mountain, great Canadian company.
You are cool too, right?
So
Listen, I'm actually here live. I thought that was stone because we've done those facades before on the show, but that's totally.
This is a really extra good quality
flat.
one. The relief, Tracy, within the pattern creates that lovely shadow, so it really feels
so cool.
textural.
It's amazing, isn't it? But then, you know what? Don't think about just putting the wallpaper up there. Add another texture. So we've got some timber from Rona. The wallpaper's from Rona as well. And we actually stained that. And we've just put these little sections of repeat timber, some larger on one side, some smaller on the other. And suddenly a bare wall has some architecture.
Yes.
You know, and that's it. If you go onto Google, you do West Coast Contemporary style, all the homes look like that. Stacked stone and wood. So why not be inspired to bring it inside?
It's instant warmth, I find. Like you're just layering on the textures, which is great. The bed is really cool too.
The bed's great. Do you know what, Tracy? The bed was made in Canada. It's by a company called West Brothers, and we found it at Casa Life here in Toronto. You can buy it online. Now, it's gorgeous white oak stained. It's really robust, really solid. And I think the quality of the build is just startling. Now, it's part of a set. We've got the nightstands either side there, and this wonderful drawer stack, which I really love. The way that the timber is milled is just so redolent of the care and the attention that goes into production all over Canada.
Right.
This is my favourite little detail. These
You got poles.
They're gorgeous little leather hand straps.
Yeah.
That just pop in there, you just tug them out and off you go. I like that kind of detailing. Do you know,
Yeah,
I think
I like
anything that adds an extra visual layer or an extra textural layer to your design is a really good thing. And it's just that really relaxed colourway. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just perfectly bang on in the middle visually.
Bang on, people.
Bang on,
Bang on.
Okay, so this is. I feel like there should be something draped over this. You can have
Enough
this
of
would
your
be a fun-
dirty ways.
What are you talking about?
Maybe some handcuffs here, Tracy. Maybe some handcuffs.
That's not where I was
Exactly.
going.
It's not what we do on the West Coast.
I grew up with a canopy bed, so it's nice to know you have the option of throwing a sheet over and making a little tent.
You could add that if you needed to. Of course you could.
Okay, what else you want to talk about in this
Something else you
gorgeous
could
set?
do is you could be inspired by Vancouver itself to create some wall lights. Now, we've actually made these. This is a DIY. We're going to show you how to do this later.
Good.
These are IKEA brackets. You know, we thought about this kind of beautiful post and beam buildings in Vancouver. A bit of gas town, kind of like industrial lights from Beauclair. We're going to show you how to make that later.
And
I
also,
love that.
sorry, Tracy, carry on.
I was just going to say good price.
Yeah, they're a really, really
Right?
good price. We try and put our schemes together without breaking the bank, and sometimes we go to places that you might be less automatically drawn to, such as Etsy. Now, all of this art is Canadian-made, created by Canadian artists, illustrators, and we've had it put together in these really simple frames. Now, Etsy is a great shopping resource. There's so much good stuff there. There's so much material with which to make your home really sweet. Another thing that I really love, though, is anything aromatic, the olfactory sense. Candles. Now, the Vancouver Candle Company is my absolute favourite, and they've done a range of candles that are particular to Vancouver and to BC. So a Gastown candle, a Strathcona Strathcona candle, a Kitsilano candle, and they're soy wax, and they are beautiful. A burn time of 50 hours, so they'll last and last
50?
and last.
I thought it was smelling you two. It's the candles.
Oh, no, it's the candles, my love.
It smells
so
good.
nice.
Well, you know what? Don't you want the full experience? You know, your bedroom should look comfortable, feel comfortable, and smell incredible as well.
Absolutely. I like the functionality of having a bench at the end of the bed, because I don't know about your parents, but my mom was always like, the bed is not for sitting.
I know. Sit there, don't
You're
mess it
supposed
up.
to have something else in the room to sit
it.
on. A bench is really good for that.
I know. I know. We're going to talk as well in our segment later on about how we made these lovely little storage bowls.
You made these?
We made those as well. We made the artwork over at the back. They're bringing back fuzzy felt. Hello, bringing it on. We're going to talk about all of that stuff.
That's so cool.
Well, you know what? Maybe you don't live in Vancouver. Maybe you don't have an incredible mountain view.
Right.
So why not make one? Okay, yeah. So we felt it was the right way to go with the art.
That is really rubbish. We felt.
I'll give it to you.
So encouraging you all.
You can have that one.
And we also, nail art, bringing back the retro thing, Tracy. Do you remember? I think we've nailed it with that piece of art. We're going to show you guys.
You can have some too.
We're going to thank you for that, my love. We're going to show you how to make all of these little craft projects coming up later on in the show.
Very cool. Well, the Vancouver Home and Design Show runs from October 27th to October 30th. And as you guys mentioned, you're going to be there. Jeanette Ewan is going to be there. Leanne Allaire-Perot is going to be there. She's also going to be on this show a little bit later on. You guys are going to have a party.
We are going to go crazy.
That's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, the full Cityline experience coming to the West Coast.